By the Bears in the first half, but the last couple of weeks, remember, they haven't been able to score offensively in the second half. We'll see if they can change it around in the next 30 minutes. Let's go to the second half highlights, brought to you by Krogan's in Montclair. The Beavers took their opening drive of the half, 49 yards on 13 plays, resulting in a 40-yard field goal, cutting the Cal lead to 31-6.
Lynch in the backfield, two receivers to the short side, the left. Pass to the left sideline, caught by Hawkins at the 25. 3rd and 5 at the 25-yard line. Shotgun for Nate. Throws to the left sideline. Ball is caught. And it's good at the 33-yard line. Jackson, a sensational job against Hughes along the left sideline. Offset eye. Lynch the running back. Store the fullback. They give it to Marchand. Marchand up the middle. He's got room. Pushes his way up the left side of the field. Gets all the way out to the 48-yard line. Loses his helmet. Cal gets another set of downs to work with just outside the 40-yard line of Oregon State. Nate backs up to throw. Throws a pass to the left sideline. Ball is caught by Jackson again, working the sideline beautifully. Piscatelli was as close as you can get to him. After a play fake, Longshore going back to throw. Goes down the left sideline. Lynch is alone. Touchdown Bears! He faked to Lynch, rolled right, came back to the left side. How often do you see that in Cal football?
At the end of the third quarter, Cal held a 32-point lead. Early in the fourth, the Beavers finally found the end zone for the first time in the contest, making it 38-13 Cal.
Pretty cozy series so far, very conservative. Clock obviously enormously in their favor, but they'd like to get some first downs. Longshore steps up to throw, across the middle, and it's complete. Craig Stevens gets away from the first man that hit him at the 40, gets all the way out to the 49-yard line. Shotgun for Nate. Receiver in motion to the right, Deshaun Jackson lines up as a slot receiver to the right, inside Jordan. Nate throws to the right sideline. Ball is caught by Jordan at the 50. Goes down to the 45-yard line before he's landed on there by Francis. 3rd down, big yardage to go, so Nate's in the shotgun. They're coming hard. He passes to the right side, and it's a down-the-line screen and complete to Jackson, who comes back inside and reaches the 35-yard line, but will not get the first down. This is a 42-yarder from the left hash mark. Schneider's kick is up, and it is good. 3 more points for the Bears, puts them into the 40-point category at 41-13.
Tom Schneider's 42-yard field goal would cap the Bears' victory over the Beavers, 41-13, as Cal improved to 2-0 in conference play. Up next, we will visit with the Bishop, linebacker Desmond Bishop, and Coach Jeff Tedford will join us for the Bank of the West postgame report as the Cal sports. While number 10 on the Cal offense always seems to attract a crowd, number 10 on defense always seems to be around the ball. Senior linebacker Desmond Bishop is a man on a mission. Find the ball and tackle anybody who has it, something that he has done with regularity in his year and a half in a Bear uniform.
Read my keys, which is the lineman, to the quarterback, to the running back, and just following the ball from the center to the quarterback hands and to wherever it goes, just follow it.
Well, he's got some good instincts for one thing. He's big and fast, and that helps, obviously. And anytime you know the system, you've been in the system for a year, you're going to be a little better because you're going to be able to react to what you see a little quicker.
After leading the Bears with 89 stops a year ago and earning second Team All-Pac-10 honors, Bishop once again topped the tackle charge in 06. It takes a special disposition to play the middle linebacking position, and despite Bishop's calm off-the-field demeanor Sunday through Friday, things change come game time. He becomes what his teammates call the Bishop.
He's just that crazy guy that's flying to the ball 110 miles per hour and trying to create high-speed collisions and hopefully knock the ball loose. I talk a little bit out there. I'm not the same person as when I'm on the field. Right now I'm just Desmond right now. But when we get on the field, it's a whole different ball game.
Another reason for Bishop's success is his attention to history. He has studied all the great ones, from Hall of Famers Dick Butkus and Ray Nitschke to the current standard bearer Ray Lewis. Through the years, the game may have changed, but the role of the man in the middle has remained constant.
The game has revolutionized a little bit, but when it comes down to it, when it comes down to 4th and 1, the same concept applies. Like the middle linebacker, he's the man. He gotta step up and make the play. Typical linebacker back then and now, got to be nasty, got to be dirty. So it's just part of the game.
So the next time you watch the Bears play, don't worry about locating number 10 on the defense. Just watch the ball, because sooner or later, the Bishop will arrive on the scene. It was just another day at the office last week for Marshawn Lynch in Corvallis. He rushed for 106 yards and 1 touchdown, his 4th consecutive game over the century mark, and 13th career day of 100 yards or more on the ground. Only J.J. Arrington, Chuck Muncie, and Russell White have done that more often. The Oakland product now sports 2,429 career yards rushing, only 75 away from 6th on the all-time list. He also caught 2 scores, giving him 27 trips to the end zone in his career. 1 more and he will crack Cal's all-time scoring list. This week, Lynch will face Oregon, a team he burned for a career-high 189 yards on the ground last season. Welcome back to the Cal Sports Report and the Bank of the West post-game report. Joining us now is head coach Jeff Tedford. Jeff, the last couple of weeks offensively, especially in the first half, you've been so dominant. Now, in this game, in the second half, your offense got it done as well. Had a great 9-minute drive, even though you only got a field goal, but a 9-minute drive in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, I was pleased with how we played the whole game. Besides the 1 interception, I thought Nate played very, very well, made great decisions. Our receivers played great. Marshawn caught the ball well out of the backfield. The offensive line did a nice job of picking up the blitz. And I thought we were pretty balanced today and did a nice job of moving it.
We talked this week, and you look at the series between these two teams. Running the football is so important. Well, Marshawn went over 100 yards for the 4th consecutive week, first time in his career that he's done that. And you held Bernard to 74 and Oregon State for a total 62.
Yeah, that's key, as you know. And they have had a history of being able to run the ball on us. So we came into this game really goal set to stop the run. I think Coach Greger and his staff did a nice job putting the players in position to be successful. And then the players played very, very well. And so I was very proud of the defense, the way they shut them down like that.
You really jumped on them right away. You scored first. And then I thought one of the real key plays in the game was maybe the fumble. Saquon Thompson comes up with it after Oregon State had made a drive. Looked like they would match the score. And then you turned that into points as well. And from there, it was all downhill for you.
Yeah, that was key because they did put a nice drive together. I was happy to see our offense take the ball and go right down the field. Hit a couple key 3rd and longs in that to Lavelle Hawkins. And but the turnover came at the right time because they had a nice drive going and they were down, I think, inside the 15-yard line. And so a turnover was key for us right there.
Spreading the ball around. I mean, your team has done that week after week. We've seen the wide receivers. We've seen, obviously, the running backs. And now, even in this game, Craig Stevens had a couple of big catches as well.
Yeah, it's very, very important that we do that. And Nate's doing a nice job of finding the open receiver and making his reads the right way. And Coach Dunbar is doing a nice job of mixing the offense up. And so I think we're doing a really good job of trying to get everybody involved in the game. And there's a lot of playmakers out there, and there's only one football, so it's important to keep them all in the game.
Special teams. It seemed like every time that you kicked the ball off, and that was quite a few times today, which is always nice. Your coverage teams were right down. I mean, several times kept Oregon State inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah. You know, you look at this victory, it was a team victory all the way. Special teams played very, very well. Thankfully, our punter didn't have to punt very much today, but I thought our coverage teams played very, very well.
Team's now on a 4-game winning streak and back home for the first game in October against an Oregon team that was victorious this past week over Arizona State on the road as well. Talk about looking ahead of that game and what has become a really good series between these two teams.
It really has. We played a lot of close games. They've gone back and forth, and the home team has been successful so far, so I'm glad we have them at home. But they're a great team. They're very explosive on offense. They have a very, very good defense. A lot of playmakers. Dennis Dixon's very dangerous. I'm really challenging the fans to come out and give us a support. We really need to turn Memorial Stadium into a home field advantage and kind of give them some of their own medicine with the noise that they provide.
Should be a great game, an exciting game. Congratulations on this week. We'll see you next week. Head coach Jeff Tedford on the Bank of the West post-game report. That does it for the Cal Sports Report. We will see you next week as the Bears host the Oregon Ducks.